Besides this is obviously going to be. If you want to know what really happened, you need to watch this. This is the only place you're going to get this type of interview or
I don't really know what this is, but I didn't do it. I'm innocent, Judge. I'm not guilty. I'm innocent.
We, the jury, being duly impaneled and sworn, find the defendant Matthew L. Moore not guilty of murder as he stands charged in count 1 of the indictment.
Yo, how we doing? How we doing, people? Oh my days! I nearly forgot I was doing this stream. Nearly forgot, but I'm here. I'm here. Top of the morning to you. Top of the morning to you all. Good morning. I'm here with my Sean Floor and Order Mass Corruption Unit. So cheers to Sean. Let's go, son. This is really good, actually. Really good installation. Got my coffee in here. It's been here for like half an hour. I've not drunk it yet. Fuck, it's hot. That is hot, boiling. Watch yourselves. Don't burn. Sarah P's in the house. Let's go, Sarah. Please make sure you like and subscribe and hit the notification bell. If you do anything today, just please make sure you like it. Because it'll get pushed out in the algorithm. If you want to join the community, please feel free to become a Paddington or Iron Taco. Merch store, got a few bits coming out. And also, best way to support the channel, PayPal or buy me a coffee. Never required, always appreciated. So we got the bitch, I mean the witch, saying, hey, I'm allowed to say it because it's the same thing, Chrissy. Same thing, isn't it? So hello to you, Chrissy. Nice of you to come here. Nunya, top of the morning to you. How are you? Hope you're well. Nunya number 2. Hello, Amy in Boston. How are you? Hope you're well, my darling. Justice, absolutely. I'm making my morning as usual. Oh, Jesus. I'm not good. I'm not good today. Been a busy week. Hey, Chrissy. Hey, Amy. Justice for Sandra. Absolutely. Absolutely. You're going to jump into Sandra Birchmore today. Now, a lot of people said that they can't make it today, which is fine. I mean, I know a lot of people are watching the Crumbly trial. I know a lot of people, time zones can't be here. And I know a lot of people, especially in the UK, people are working, so they can't be here. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It's about replay. So welcome to everybody in the replay crew. I know you're here. I know you're supportive. I know that you'll be watching. And I will get times better next time. But it's hard to get a time that suits everybody. Hi, Sarah. Yeah, hey, Sarah and Amy. Already hit that. Happy days. Hi, Mama. Love it. Go smashing the TV. Absolutely. Smashing everywhere. Hello, babes. Samies. I confess I know nothing about Sandra Birchmore case. Happy days. So that's what we're here for. Rewatch crew, absolutely, because rewatch crew, a lot of people do join me on the rewatch crew. A lot of people do watch me with subtitles, which is fine. But I hope by now a lot of you understand me a lot better. And also apologies for people that are on Twitter, normally watching Twitter. I didn't set it up on Twitter. I wanted to get everyone here. Dana, my friend, how are you? Hope you're well, sir. Not sure. It is now afternoon. It's 3:06 in the afternoon. But yeah, happy day for you guys in Boston in the morning. But it's afternoon here. Sarah P's all the way in College Station. So it's very much the morning there with you. Hello, Sarah P. So actually, thanks to Dana, actually, he hooked me up with somebody. I am now, so my whole stream, I prepared a proper stream today, right? With all the documents and stuff like that. But I'm not using any of it. I'm not using any of it because I got some great guests lined up, and then following weeks that can actually inform you guys a lot better than I can. So what I'm going to do today is introduce a little bit about Sandra, who she is, some of the key cases, and also some of the reasons why I'm going to cover it. So I'll go into my reasons for it rather than going in depth about the whole case, if that makes sense, because I know future people coming on can do a better job of explaining the key players better than I can. So yeah. So shout out to Dana. She, by the way, she did reach out. We are planning on getting her on here. So absolutely. I watched that Wrexham show. Wrexham's about 4 hours away from me, but yeah, it's the same thing. Hi Tracy, how you doing? Hope you're well as well, Tracy. Lovely to see you. Trying to keep Dana in line here, but yeah, I'll play you this, guys, as well, so you know. I was like, yes, and I've got a few more people as well lined up as well. So I'll play you this because I didn't play this in the intro, but shout out to everybody that I support. Here's my new intro for Karen Reid. You'll see some people here. You might not have seen it yet. I'll play it now, and then we'll get. So shout out there to Mexi Texi, one of my beautiful mods, who created that as well for Karen. So I want to give that a shout out because obviously Tracy and Dana and everyone's here. So shout out to you guys. Obviously, Karen Reid's hearing is on Tuesday. So I know that Resistance to Silence, Dana, Paul, and Tracy are on with Sean Monday night. So go and support that on Monday night on Sean's channel as a change. Obviously, I'm a big fan of Tom CPU. So I'm going to be joining him on Tuesday on his drive-in, as in not joining him, but watching him on his drive-in. And then myself and Sean are going live probably about 1 o'clock, just because I like to talk to chat. So we'll go live from about 1 o'clock on Tuesday, and we'll do the whole hearing with Sean. But yeah, so obviously that's another thing. So obviously I'm a big supporter of Karen Reid, but Karen Reid's a big part of this story for Sandra, for me. All right. So we would be remiss of me not to mention Karen in this because I do believe these cases are intertwined, if that's a word. So let's go through some of the chats here. Hey, Tracy, hi Dana, that's class. I was starting in. Hey Tracy, you live in Norfolk County, so I'm ashamed of what's happening, especially with this. So that's interesting, Amy, because I don't know where Norfolk is, as in, but I got you though. Chrissy, excellent intro. You know I hate long intros, but this is, I mean, I'm a minute guy. Hey Chrissy, I can only last a minute. That's it, you know. So yeah, we'll go into it. Love it. This great Mecky did a great job. She did. Know her. Please subscribe to Resistance Silence. Absolutely. Thanks, Sarah. The intertwine. Yeah, I was trying to think. Was that a word? Intertwine. Hey, W Cal 33. How you doing, my friend? Hope you're well. Subscribe to Sean's channel. Absolutely. Brilliant. There you go. Dana got it. Dana got it. Maybe no one else got it, but Dana got it. Right. Let me just move some stuff here. So yeah, as I say, I was going to be doing a completely different thing to what I'm doing right now. So I need to just get this up because I know, Jesus, Dana's got his own. Dana, have you got your own channel or something? I'm an Essex County girl, but law enforcement family in this case chills me to the bone. Okay, so I need to get into it. So as I say, I have a lot of documents already, but I was reading through them last night, and I just feel I won't make it justice. I don't know all the key players. I know they linked a little bit with Karen and stuff like that, but I can't do it because I'm not. I don't know enough, and you guys deserve a lot more info than I can give, right? But what I can give is background to the case and stuff like that. So I'll do that. Hopefully, if my guest can come on next week, we'll go through the whole thing with key players and all that. But yeah, I understand some of you don't know who Sandra Birchmore is, who she is, and anything. So I only found out who Sandra was about a month ago. I was told about her, and Dawn, hello, Dawn, my darling, how are you? Southie, Mass, happy days. Tom CP, you give him a shout out. Absolutely, I love Tom. Um, so I found this similar time that I found Karen Reid. Karen Reid I probably found a month before. Karen Reid, it took me probably about 6 weeks to research Karen's case between everything. And if I'm being honest with you, I couldn't get into the Sandra case. I just couldn't get into it because I'm also covering a case that's very similar, the Matthew Moore case. And he was accused of alleviating his wife and staging it as a suicide. And the resemblance of some of these things are quite canny. The way that they did, the way that Matt's wife did alleviate herself. She used a tree branch to do it. And I get quite emotional about it. And I find it quite hard when it comes to Jesus Christ, don't cry. Fuck me. When you talk about self alleviations and stuff like that. So I didn't really want to get into this case, but a couple of things really did change my mind on it. As I was reading through, and wanted to do was share some of those things with you. What changed my mind about you know this case and why I think they highlighted, and why I believe it needs to be showcased a lot more. People can make their own minds up about what they think afterwards and can delve into the documents, but I do think that for me, those that know me well, those of my members know, I don't just put a case up. I don't just bring it for no reason. I don't, there has to be a reason for it. I don't just cover cases for the sake of it. Hello, Samantha. Hope you're well, Sam. Out in Costa Rica. How we doing, my darling? Um, Hi, Liz. Hello to you as well. Buzzing with Truth. Hello. How are you? Hope you're well as well. Um, oh man, I will change that. Um, so what I try and do is give you my perspective, and then hopefully you guys can go off and do your own thing as well. But I generally do think that um, after doing months, well not months, but quite a bit of looking at this, I have a lot of questions. Um, I don't know if there's any answers for these questions, but because I've not found them yet. But they might be out there, but I just haven't found them. Um, but certainly that I've got questions about this, and I'll say there's a couple of articles I read that really hit home um, to me anyway, and also a video that I saw was like it just doesn't stick with me. It's hard to disprove when someone's alleviated themselves or not. And one of the things I wanted to do before I did the stream about this was I wanted to come on to my own conclusions, as I think you should. I didn't or don't want to listen to the family, what the family or friends say. I didn't want to get emotions into it because I think once you bring emotions into it, you can't think clearly. So I was trying to avoid hearsay from family and friends and stuff like that. But in this case, I think it's been quite hard not to, um, especially fucking. Even thinking about this, the the way she was treated Jesus, I didn't think he was good. I mean, I've looked at this case and I got quite emotional about this case because when I don't have my own children, but I got nieces, I got plenty of people around, but to see what this girl went through from such a young age, it's it's tough. Um, Jesus, this is tougher than I thought. So I think you have to start from the start, and you have to think about what she went through when she was younger. And some of you don't know what I'm talking about, and that's fine. So I want to share some articles. Now, some of these articles don't take it with a pinch of salt in some of the stuff they say in it, but I think it gives a good background in some of the backgrounds that I learned um, about. So I wanted to start off like about Sandra. So um, let me get one of the articles right. This one hit me for six. So let me just bring that a second. Present it. I'll say I don't look at articles for info. I look at it for like just the brief. Um, so three police officers groomed and sexually abused teen girl for 10 years until her suicide. Right. So obviously this is written back in September 2022. It was signed off as a self-alleviation. But since then, I think there's a more evidence come to light um, that will, well, hopefully she's joining me next week. So that's why I don't want to go into it. So um, that's one of my guests that I just need to confirm a date with her. That's why I wanted to do a quick rundown myself and then go through more about Sandra and the key players in this next week. Hopefully when she's able to join us. So just so you know, um, that's one of the reasons. Dana put me in touch with her, so shout out to Dana. Well, got in touch with her. She got in touch with me, and yeah, I want to give her opportunity to give her take on the story. But anyway, so she's 23 years old when she died. So you can see her, she's groomed and sexually abused since she was 13 years old. Can you imagine that? 13 years old. Man. So I know, Sarah, you mentioned you don't know it, and a lot of my viewers don't know anything about this case at all. And they've only just started to understand about Karen Reid. So, I'm a little bit clumsy with this as well because I also don't know how to articulate some of these things. Because it is raw emotion, and fuck me, I've never been this emotional to cover a trial. Fucking hell. Honestly, I'd even think, what the hell is wrong with me? Um, I don't get emotional, but even reading that's got me emotional. Oof. Right. So three mass police officers have been found to have held inappropriate relationships with a woman um, that began when she was just 13 years old and lasted until she died last year at the age of 23. Sandra Birchmore took her own life while pregnant with her first child, who she told friends was the result of a relationship she'd had with Stoughton police officer Matthew G. Farwell, 36. So, again, some of the key players, I don't know who these people are, so I'm not going to delve into it. Hopefully, other people can to understand who they are. Obviously, Farwell is a guy on the video that I saw, which was another reason why I'll question some of these things. She reportedly met the office in 2010 when she was enrolled. Hello, Jim. How you doing, my friend? In a department-run youth program where participants are taught aspects of policing. So I think it hits home for me a little bit more because, like, part of my work history has been working with vulnerable people, working with um, young people, giving them opportunities to progress in life and stuff like that. So to see these three taking advantage of somebody that's only 13 years old, and I've got two nieces are that age at the minute. So it sickens me to hear some of these things. Yeah. Hello, Tracy. Hello. How are you, my darling? Thank you for being here. So she's a vulnerable person who had one constant in her life since childhood, with an unwavering appreciation of police officers, people with oaths and duties to protect and serve. So, who can you trust? The boys in blue. You can always trust the boys in blue. Fact, no, you can't. The admiration led to her to form relationships with men who were willing to take advantage of her. Um, the investigation, which was led by Deputy Chief Brian Holmes, was opened up one day after the death of Birchmore. McNamara said during the press conference that Birchmore and Matthew Farrell began having sex when she was 15 years old and the officer was 27, 15 years old, and he's 27, man. Nearly double her age, just sick. Oh. And a relationship that would be considered statutory RAPE under mass law. The police officer's twin brother, William Farwell, was also accused of having a number of inappropriate physical encounters with Birchmore and similarly exchanging explicit text messages and photographs with her while on duty. The evidence suggests that William Farwell also, at the very least, attempted to introduce Miss Birchmore to other men. Why did you? What's this about? This is like the Vince McMahon stuff where he's allegedly, introducing this young lady to all these different men. Why would you do that? Why are you introducing us to other men, other people? Like, Jesus. The former supervisor of the twin brothers, Devine, was also accused of carrying out inappropriate relationships with Birchmore and another student who attended an after-school program run through the department. All three men, the Farwell brothers and Devine, violated their oaths of office and should never have the privilege of serving any community as a police officer. 100%. The investigation concluded that Birchmore died by suicide on 1st of February 2021 after what they described as a nasty argument with Matthew Farwell when he ended the relationship with a young woman. Ms. McNamara, who said she was left heartbroken by the results of the investigation, added that she plans, as the Mass Peace Officer Standards and Training Commission, to decertify the offending officers, all of whom have since resigned. The Independent reached out to the Norfolk District Attorney's Office for comment on the report, but did not hear it back immediately. So that's something I read, and I was like, that's why it piqued my interest a little bit. Because I was like, well, okay. I mean, that doesn't sound good when you got three police officers taking advantage of her. Yeah, great to resign, but three people, how many more are involved in this? You just heard that William guy was going to try and passing her around to other men. How many other police officers are involved in this? That's what's going through my mind as I was reading this. So I had actually read this first, so I'll go to this. I'm not going to read the whole article. I'm just going to read this page. I'm jumping a little bit, but this is what I did when I was researching. So tough. You're going to endure it with me. So MSP report. Oh, let me just delete that. Let me go and zoom in a little bit. So this is a huge article, 62 pages. I'm not going into it all today. I'm only going in the first 2 pages just to give you a little bit of an insight. So this is what happened to Sandra. So on February 4th, 2021, at approximately 11:45 a.m., Trooper Matthew Dunn was notified by the Norfolk SPDU desk officer that Canton police officers and detectives were on scene at in Canton, investigating the apparent self-alleviation death of the adult female resident of the apartment. He then contacted crime scene services and notified Trooper Kevin Turfs, who was newly signed to the unit and was undergoing training. Trooper Turfs and I then proceeded to the location. This has been written by Trooper Matthew Dunn. Upon arrival, I spoke with Sergeant Michael Lank and Detective Jonathan McCourt. I learned that approximately 10:55 a.m. that morning, Canton patrol officers had responded to the apartment to conduct a well-being check on the resident, Sandra Birchmore. The request of the Sharon Police School Resource Officer Michael Hocking, I was informed that Birchmore is an employee of the Sharon school system and had not shown up for work for several days, and attempts to reach her by phone were unsuccessful. Officers Charles Yennon and Officer Ensley Cottard of the Canton Police arrived and were unable to get a response at the door to the apartment. At the time, they made entry, having received a key from property management to check the well-being of Birchmore. Upon entering the apartment, they located Birchmore, apparently deceased, seated on the floor of the bedroom. Obviously, reductions and stuff like that. Then, Canton Fire Department personnel were notified and responded. Birchmore was then determined to be deceased at approximately 11:46 a.m. by firefighter paramedic Daniel Whitley. Detective McCourt, Trooper Tufts, and I entered Birchmore's apartment, which had been held and secured by Canton Police for our arrival. There was a kitchenette immediately upon entry towards the left side. There was a living room area directly in front of the entranceway. I observed a short hallway that led directly to the bathroom, and the single bedroom was to the left side of the hallway. I noted that the interior of the apartment was generally unorganized and unkempt. The, the countertops of the kitchenette were almost entirely covered with personal items, to include postal correspondence, junk mail, medications, and trash. Ultrasound photograph, Birch's name and date of birth were printed on the ultrasound. We proceeded into the living room area. I noted trash and clumps of cat fur on the carpet, indicating that it had not been cleaned or vacuumed in some time. There were debris, trash, or personal effects on virtually every horizontal surface in the living room area. There were two glass end tables, a dining room table, a glass office table, a couch, and a television stand with a television. There was a nook area that contained two recliners side by side, which were both covered on top and in front with personal effects and boxes. I observed the interior of the bathroom to be generally neat and organized. Nothing of note was located inside. I then proceeded to the bedroom. Upon entry, I observed Birchmore on the floor, redacted. There was a desk lamp turned on and colour Christmas lights around the window that were also on. The room was cluttered and untidy in the same manner as the kitchenette and living room, with items covering the desk and a plastic storage table with drawers. There was an unmade bed with a sheet over the mattress and an exposed box spring. Birchmore's eyeglasses were on top of the bed. Among the scattered items included in the bedroom, I noted a US Army ACU pattern duffel bag. After concluding the examination of the apartment, I noted nothing suspicious and no sign of a struggle having taken place. Despite the clutter, all items appeared to be in their intended locations, and no items appeared to have knocked over or strewn about in an unintended manner. The walls showed no signs of scuffs, marks, or indentations. No drag marks were visible on the floor or carpeting. I then proceeded to where Birchmore had been found. Birchmore's cell phone was on the floor, approximately 12 inches from her right hand and 6 inches from her right knee. I examined Birchmore for this was important to me. And I was looking at her. Thank you, Amy. Thank you very much. You're right. It's never been called adorable before. Let me tell you. A lot of other things, but not adorable. But thank you. I examined Birchmore for any indications of physical abuse, to include grab marks, scratches, markings consistent with being struck, or apparent defensive wounds. I noted none. I observed no bruising, swelling, or external trauma to Birchmore. I noted no markings on the neck to indicate an attempt or struggle to loosen or remove the ligature. Trooper Zach Clark from the crime scene services documented the victim and the scene with digital photographs. The victim was transported to the office of the chief medical examiner. The case and manner of death are pending further study. So it was pending and came back as self-alleviation. There's more to that stuff, but I want to wait for her sister to discuss it more. So when I read that initially, the key bits of that was well, there was no marks or anything. So, it's really hard to distinguish between self-alleviation and obviously murder and stuff. So when you read that on its own, I mean, I'm not reading this just on its own. I was like, well, okay, probably was self-alleviation then. Do you mean I was like, it must be. Because we've got nothing else to point towards. There's no markings, there's nothing. But the first question I had was, where's the phone? Because I've been looking and I can't find it, because a phone should have stuff in it. So, like, did she look up about self-alleviation? Because, we know with phones that you can track stuff back and back. So I want to know, had she researched it? Because her manner of how she did self-alleviate herself, allegedly self-alleviate herself, like, I never knew you could do it that way. How does she know that she could do it that way? Hey, John, how you doing, my friend? Nice to see you, buddy. So was there any search histories or anything like that that led to this? I know the family and friends say that she wasn't, I don't want to say the word because I'll get banished off YouTube, but she wasn't feeling like she would self-alleviate herself. But that's where as I say, that's where I take the emotion out and not try to listen to that, because most family members would say that anyway. So, but I want to know what the history was on the phone, and it might be out there, but I can't find it for whatever reason. Maybe because I'm in Wales, I don't get the documents. But I want to know, was any search histories or anything? I also want to know, when was the last time she used the phone? When was the actual last time? Um, you know, because again, you get an estimated time of death and stuff like that. So those are some of the questions that I had in my head, but it didn't go anywhere, because I was like, well, they must have looked at all this, and that's my interpretation, was they must have looked into all this. So there's not really a case here, unfortunately. Self-alleviation, wherever, that's how I was looking at this. But then I heard about, like, obviously understood how intertwined this was with Karen Reid, and you look at the corruption that's happening there, in my opinion, and so, well, could that happen here? You know, where are we with this? We need to look deeper into this. We need to look more into this. And it's still bugging me that I can't see the phone data. I want to see the phone data, because her search history is super, super important for me. Because I just think the way that she's allegedly self-alleviated herself is, there's so many other ways you could do it. Why would you do it that way? That's a painful way to do, you know what I mean, to do that to yourself. Not to go dark now, but that's not a nice way to go. There's so many other ways that you can, if you really wanted to, and it doesn't quite make sense to me. But anyway, I'll get into it now. May perpetual light shine upon her, and then may family find justice. This case hurts my heart so much. Looking back at my youth, I could easily find myself in her shoes. And again, I know there's a lot of people here who've got a side that they believe she didn't do it, but I'm trying to speak about my thought processes going through this. I do believe that there's questions to be answered here. And one of the key things that came to light is when I saw this video. Um, I hope I'm making sense as I'm speaking now. I hope I'm making sense. Again, this is just my own thought process now. I'm not saying it's right or wrong or whatever. This is what I was going through. So I want to know search history. Couldn't find any. I want to know when's the last time she used that phone because that's key. I mean, did you phone anybody? Did she text anybody? Do you know what I mean? What happened? Then I saw this video. Video of her. This is her. She's going outside. And she's coming. No, this is my piece. What the hell is that? What's she got? What's that? For the life of me, I can't say what this is. What is it? Does anyone in chat know what this is? Because I genuinely don't know what the hell it is. She just came back in with it. I've never seen anything like that before. So, like, I've seen it like a scratcher thing, or to wash windows. Snow brush. Thank you, Nania. Hey, WC Carl. Same. I'm happy to see more winners of Sandra. Snow brush. Okay. Hey, Erin Slauncher. Slauncher to you as well. I love the Irish Slauncher. I lived in Dublin for a year, so Slauncher to you, my darling. Okay, that's fine. So this then is here you go. This is the guy, right? What's his name again? I forget his name now. And I forgot his name now. Let me look it up. Farwell, Matthew Farwell. Matthew Farwell. Thank you guys. Appreciate that. I'll get back to this again. So this is the guy. He's coming in. And obviously, about half an hour later, he goes, right, I'm not a body language expert or anything, right? So I'm not gonna like pretend I know anything, but a couple of things that I jumped out to me here, right? This is just me. So I thought this thing here was a window cleaner. Um, I thought because to me that looks like one of those window cleaners. Obviously, you told me it's not. It's a snow thing. That's why. But when I was reviewing it, first of all, I was like, why is she? Why is she? Where? First of all, where did she get it from? Because it didn't. She didn't have it when she left, but she had it on the way back. But anyway, so I presume she either got it from a car or she got it from a store or something like. I don't know. I don't know the answer to that. But I thought it was a window cleaner. So so in my mind, now I know snow brush, the same concept. My thought process was, well, why she clean her windows then? Why would you clean your windows? In the same way, why would you use a snow brush to clean your car or whatever you're cleaning? Um, so that I don't know, that stuck in my head. It might be a nothing burger. I don't know, but it just stuck in my head. I didn't quite understand why you would either go get that or go purchase something, or I don't know. It just doesn't make sense to me. I don't really quite logically. Um, Hang on, we got some people speaking here. Sorry, my chat was closed. Um, Jesus. Okay, there's a lot of people chatting now. Snowbrush, Snowbrush. Jabrug Shafi car. Hello, Erin. Looks like Snowbrush. Fine. She cleared snow off her car. So she must have had it in a car already then. She brought it in. Sludger. Hello, T. Matt Farwell. I only put the hood up when it rains. This is shady behaviour. Wait, I reminded. It was snowing on here, but still, he's clearly hiding himself. Who didn't believe in masks, but sports ones here? Farwell. No, you always sound strange. It's fine. Electric shovel, weed whacker. It doesn't. In the grand scheme of things, it doesn't really matter what it is. And at the end of the day, why would you go and use it? It is a whole. Why would you use it to do anything? Do you know what I mean? I think that's my point. Um, yeah, Thora's clean snow. Maybe. No, you're probably right. Always leave my snow brush in car and curse when it snows. I'll have to go out to get it after it snows. But that's my point. Yeah, that's my point, Darren. As I say, it doesn't matter what it is. Why would you like? As I said, cleaning windows. That's how a UK guy thinks cleaning windows. But why would you clean a window? I thought. But now, why would she brush a snow off a car? That makes no sense. Why? Why would you go outside in the first place? Do you know what I mean? It does need exposure. Saying Chrissy, making sure that she has it was her. Yeah, that's what I said, Jonathan. That's what I said. But apparently it's not. But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Yeah. Okay, fine. So it doesn't matter what's for. Anyway, why did she use it? Right, fine. That was my first question, right? Second question was this, right? You've all raised some points here about um his hat and stuff like that. Yeah. One of the first things I noticed here, and this could be just me and a nothing burger, but he looks quite big. His belly looks big there to me. His belly looks big there. Again, I'm not like an expert in any of these things, but for some reason he looks a little bit tubby. But when he comes out, he looks thin again. I did not the best angle I know. He looks thinner on the way up. That could just be me. I don't know, but for whatever reason, I feel his coat's open there. But when he comes in, look at that. He looks a little bit. He looks bigger. And compare it to. Hang on, let me get a better angle. I don't know. I can't. But um, I don't know. Also, the way he leaves, he just leaves all doors open. Look at that. Honestly, he's thinner. Look, he's thinner there. His coat is overlapped there, but he's thinner there than he is there. Look, you can see he's got something underneath him. I might be seeing stuff. I might be seeing stuff, but I honestly think that he's got something in his coat. Now, this is speculation. That pure speculation. I've no idea. Um, I've no idea. But to me, his coat, he's got something underneath it. He's got something underneath it. Unless he's a big boy. I'm a big boy. I'm a big boy. Either a belly or there's something there because it's closed. If you close it, that's a belly or something else. And when he comes out, his it's his coat. I think is open. His coat's open there now. So that's just the way I looked at that. It just I don't know. It could be a nothing burger, right? It could be absolutely nothing burger. But I'm a fatty, right? And so when I dress, you always try and hide the bulge sometimes. But the way he came in, he's got a bulge there in his belly. When he comes out, he's lost like 5 stone. Like he looks good. He looks good there. But when he comes in, he looks fat. So and also the third thing I saw on this video was the rush, bang, bang, and he's like skipping to get away. Like he knows, right? He's a police officer. He knows this is a apartment complex, condo, wherever it is. Why are all security wise? Why are all the doors open? If you're a police officer, surely you'd make sure that you just close it after yourself or something. Who the hell can be out there to come in? I just find that odd. I personally wouldn't leave a building like that unless I was in a rush to leave a building. That doesn't sit well with me. I don't think I've ever left a building where security and stuff are there, where I know people live and just got open it, run out, open it, and just left them both open. Especially in this weather, I just wouldn't do it. Might be just be me. Might just be me. I don't know. But those are things that go in my head. Those three things are in my head. What did she have in her hand? Why did she need it? Why did she bring it in? And then him, how did he go from being so big to losing 5 stone? And that, how did he leave everything open on the way out? I just don't think you do that. Unless you're in a rush. So he was there for approximately, I believe, half an hour in that building. Um, we don't know what happened. Obviously, he says they had a slight argument. He finished with her and all that, but we don't actually know what happened. That's why I come back to the phone. That's why I want to know what was she researching, what was she doing, what's her phone habits. And it's not to say that one way or the other that you can 100% get determination about what happened, but it give you an idea because I think Turtle Boy said this. I'm not sure who said it, but it resonated with me when they said if she was on her phone after the time he left, then you know it's a nothing burger. But we don't know. So my question to you guys or anybody out there is: where's all the phone details? Where's all the phone data? Did they even research it? What? Who researched it? What was it? It probably wasn't news then, but shouldn't that tell you something? I don't know. I just got a lot of questions on it. Sorry, I just go. Um, hang on. I'm immune compromised and don't wear a mask alone. Yeah, true. Wildlands, I see that. Yeah, was under his coat. That's a well. I mean, this is where you go back to the whole thing around. Um, let me just find it. Um, What was used to? I don't know. I can't see it. The ligature. What was the ligature? I have read where it is, but I can't see it there. Did he have like a pack there? I know someone said about the gloves. I don't see him wearing gloves, if I'm being honest. But it's not to say that he didn't have a small pack on him with gloves, um, wiring, or wherever he used, like a belt or something. I'm pure speculating here, pure speculating, but that would fit nicely under his coat. Or if he had a hoodie on, would you not put your gloves, um, a spare belt, or wherever you wanted to use against it? Would you not put that in to your hoodie, the where you could put your hands in, and the coat goes over that, so that you've got a little bit of a bulge there. Then maybe I'm pure speculating, but as I'm saying, this is the things that go through my head. Is his coat open when he gets off the ladder? I believe so. Yes. No, you ain't crazy. Good. No, maybe it's camera lens too. Maybe. I say we're speculating here, so maybe. Note the officer who was shown in the video after her leaving is an anti. Okay. Okay. I didn't know that. That's interesting then. He's an anti-vaxxer. Anti-maxer, sorry. Masker. Question back to his wife was in labour at that time. Yeah, I heard that, T. I heard that. I've got Kirk Minahan's case, episode 1 lined up. We'll listen to that now as well. And they start off with that. So I heard about that. Looked like it was an open to me when he got off the elevator. Yeah, it looked to me as well. But that means to me it makes more sense if he's got his gloves, his weapon of choice to alleviate it in his hoodie, then that would cause a bulge, and then his coat's over it. Then he's done the deed. He doesn't need a coat anymore. He literally just rushing out. You're not going to put your coat back up, are you? Do you know what I mean? So there's something there as a dicky do. Noticed that before. Tracy, well, hello, Kendall. Hello, Medallion. Hope you're well. Yeah, never late. It's fine. Jonathan. Yeah, Jonathan is a great guy to have in chat because he does loosen the mood a little bit, which you need in these cases. You need somebody to be able to loosen the mood. Same Sarah, zipped and puffy going up. Looks open when he came down. Yep. Hey Kendall. Hey Amy, new member. Thank you, Amy, for becoming a member. Really appreciate you for that. Oops. No, I really do appreciate you. Thank you so much. Um, I just seen it pop up now. I didn't realize you'd become a member. So thank you very much for that. Let me go there, back out there. So thank you. Clearly knew there was a camera. Yeah, his head was down. Yeah, he knew it was a camera. He'd been there a few times, or what I've read in other articles, he'd been there a few times. So he knew where things were, I think. Welcome, thanks for joining Amy Paddington, Sarah P. Incredibly surprised if that facility actually had a mask mandate still too. Not a single hospital here requires it anymore. Just small private businesses I don't shop at. Where mask patient areas only now. Okay. No, well, I mean, I can't go with your mandates because you're different to the UK mandates, guys. So I'll bow down to you on that. Looks like you hang around the gut too. I have a feel like the grave concealed carrying. But yeah, but that's what I mean, Jonathan. There, it is nothing's hanging there. He's got something under his coat. Do you mean sort of concealed carrying, as you say? He's got something in his coat because when he comes out, he's lost 5 stone. He's an anti-masker. Yeah, that's weird. How stupid could he be? My wife's work when she was still in this tried to push that crap. They tried to have basic quarantine for the spouses unless we got it. Yeah, you were never doing that, Jonathan. Sending out letters. Yeah. Yeah, it does say a lot. I didn't even know that. That's what I mean. It's great education, that is, because I didn't know that. Stay in mind for this, right? So I just think he's Russia. We'll watch the video again. We'll watch the video again now. Um, Amy looks like me. Definitely trying to hide his face with both the hood and mask. Shouldn't. I don't know what OBGYN appointment is. What's that? Something to do with the baby, I imagine, isn't it? Appreciate Pro. Yeah, I wanted to. As I say, I have my own. I had a presentation, Dana. I got everything lined up, got all the documents, everything. Then you put me in touch. She got in touch. I was like, I mean, it'd be remiss of me not to have her on and stuff like that. But also, I wanted to get my thought process out first, before getting her on. Really, she's not agreed. She's agreed to come on. Just we haven't sorted the day out and stuff. But she's on Young Jerks tonight. I know that. And I'm looking forward to getting her on. But I'll try to get all this out and then yeah, some questions going when she does come on. Um, she's on Young Jerks tonight, 7 o'clock Eastern, WCAL, and then hopefully she'll be on this channel probably next Friday. I hope. Um, pretty bad too. This case gets pretty bad too. Definitely going to need a little comedic relief. Yes. You to keep adding swamping. Yeah, the ads I never understand it. They do that. I don't do it, but I never understand the ads. Hello, Josie. Hello, my darling. Hope you're well. Think you're going to enjoy this case, Josie. Down your alley. If people don't know who Josie is, Josie does her own podcast. Um, she and 3 other lovely ladies created a podcast. Um, and it's around Zachary Anderson, another injustice out there. So if you want to go and listen to this beautiful voice of hers, go visit wrongfulpod.com. It's about Zachary Anderson, and they cover it in like 6 episodes, and it's honestly it's fantastic. You should really, really listen to it. Even if you don't know the Zachary Anderson case, you should really listen to it. If you've got time, it's well worth a listen. Um, Hey Josie, my train wreck plants are apparently legal now. Add something. Yeah, I apologize for ads. It's out of my control. Sorry. Baby and woman's doctor. Okay, thank you. I didn't know that. 4 hours of dark a day. You have to get it right in your head first as best you can. It's a lot. It is a lot, and that's what I'm trying to be out with you guys. This is where I'm at. Then we'll get more details with Mizzy next week, hopefully. Um, Yeah, he has. He has. Sarah P. Hello, Brenda. How are you doing, my darling? Hope you're well. There you go, wrongfulpod.com. Thank you, then. No need to thank me. Thank you, Josie, for being so wonderful. And shout out to Josie, Maxi, and also to Sarah P. Great mods. They're always here helping me out. Without them, I can't do this, So shout out to you 3 as well. Thank you for all your hard work. Just put pics on there. Right, let's go back to the video because Jonathan. Let's watch this video from start again, right? I'm not sure, Josie, if you've seen this video, but I pointed out 3 things, Josie. I'm not sure if you're going to pick up the same 3 things. So this is Sandra. She's in the building. I'm not sure who she's speaking to there. She's going up to the elevator. She leaves. She leaves there, and she comes back in. So this is the guy. He comes in, he's quite small strides coming in. And he, again, it might be just me, but he seems to be going a little bit quicker on the way out. He seems to be rushing it a bit on the way out. Oh, hang on, I just noticed that. Hang on. Oh, look at this. Ah, you motherfucker. Look at him, right? If you can see it, I think he's looking for the camera. For me, that looks like he's looking at the camera. Look at it full speed now. Oh, hang on. Look at it full speed now. Mm. Looks up. He looks up. This coach open, I agree, W. Carl. Oh, Jesus, I know who that is. So, my takeaway from this, he even make NASCAR turns. You shouldn't laugh, but it's funny. Is this one that she goes out with nothing? She comes back in. So we agree that what she has there is like a snow remover, but essentially it doesn't really matter. It doesn't matter what she's got in her hand. It's either snow remover or window, something to do with the windows anyway. So she's going out to get it. Why is she going out to get it? Why is she bringing it in? Why would you do that? Then here he comes, quite chill out, quite chilled. Look at that. He's definitely got something. His belly. I mean, I can say it because I'm fat. He is fat there. He's that. He's got something underneath there. I think. I think he's got a hoodie and he's got his equipment in there. If I'm purely speculating. I'm purely speculating. I don't know anything for facts. This channel does not give legal advice. I'm not saying anything for facts or anything like that. Um, you know, not an issue. Not an issue. I'm just saying. To me, it looks like it could be equipment to help alleviate it. Um, there he is. I know someone said something here. It's a guilt looking around once he. Yes, I agree. Definitely looks at it. He pips a corner. Yes, there we are. There we are, Chrissy. That could be pregnancy brain. I could see myself bringing mine. For me, it doesn't matter. She brought it in that sense. It's more, maybe you're right. But for me, I just find it significant why she did it. Um, if you're gonna self alleviate yourself, why bring her in? But it could be as simple as that, Sarah. It could be as simple as that. I'm maybe looking at this too deep. I bring mine in when we get snow. Open the door of the car and get snow inside. Sensible, sensible. I didn't even think about that. But again, why would she care? Do you know what I mean? It's just a fluke thing because in her hand, she was probably freezing just one. Yeah, I find it. The reason I find it interesting is that if you're gonna if you're gonna go and kill yourself, why would you care about bringing it in? But it could be because it was in her hand, as you say, and she maybe not thinking that far ahead. So this could be an explanation for it. Hi, Sarah. To have hands instead of car covering snow, I don't find the carrying snow brush in odd. No, when I'm saying that It's odd to me. It's odd to me. Like if you're gonna self-alleviate, why would you bring it in? However, you've just all explained it. So I'm wrong. Do you know what I mean? It's nothing funny about it. I thought it was funny, but apparently it's not. So um does not give legal, medical, or artistic advice. Well, Sarah gives medical sometimes. I'm joking. Um, entertainment purposes only. That's true. That looks puffy. But when he comes out now, freeloader, it's as if he, honestly, it's as if he's had a massive shit and he's lost 5 stone because it's not bulging anymore. His coat's open and everything. And if you, nah, that's not right. Heads out to the car and gets the snow brush, cleans off the car and brings it back in with her because it's easy to get back in a snow-covered car. And for there we are. I bow down to you all. I bow down to you all. If anything, I hadn't thought about that because I was looking at it as a window cleaner. So I was like, why is she gone out to buy a window cleaner and bore in? Especially if you're going to go and kill yourself. Why would you bother? Do you know what I mean? That's what was going through my mind. But that's a nothing burger. We've clarified it. It's nothing. I'm wrong. It's fine. We can ignore that. But as soon as Dom did his hand and said, I don't see that, Sarah. I don't see it, if I'm being honest with you. I've looked at it and don't see it. I think his gloves were in his pocket if he had any at all. That jacket he's wearing coming in didn't have a logo like the one when he gets off the elevator. Hang on, let's have a look at that again then. Hang on. My logo is there. I don't think you're able to see it on the way out though. Oh, what a spot! What a spot by Freeloader. Look at this. Hang on. Freeloader, what a fucking spot. Look here. Nothing. Nothing on the left hand side, yeah? Nothing. Motherfucker. Well, can you see that logo? Look at that logo. You've got a logo on the coat. So, no, no. But they're looking into stuff now. Yeah, I love the chat. Thank you, everybody. We're just kicking it around. Yeah, we're just kicking out. But now, Freeloader just threw it all in. Hey, Erin Hackster. The logo. I hadn't seen that. Mate, I know. I think. Oh, underneath because it's. We'll let's go back to it. Let's go back to it. I think it is. I no. I think it's a coat. Hang on. We'll try and catch it now. Hang on. No, it's a jacket. It's a coat because the opening is there. The opening is there. This is the coat. That is the coat. That's the coat. No, because you can see it's unzipped there, but this is on the coat. It's too close to the armpit. Hack, hack, hack. Hey, Christina, lovely to see you. Thank you for being here. Sarah P. Yeah, love brainstorming. What was the logo? Don't know. But the point is, Erin, when he went in, there's no logo. When he came out, there's a logo. Hey, Nunya number one, Nunya Bitness. Hello, Nuns. Your is a jacket, yes. I'm thinking that unzipped with hoodie logo. So it's just too right. So let's go right. Let's go back. So this is him coming in, right? Right. So his zip is there. I can see the zip, right? You might not be able to. I can see there's no logo there at all, right? Um, he's got a big belly. He's got something underneath his coat, right? Then we'll play around. Look, you see, he's got a belly. Look at it. He's got a belly. So he comes in, comes out. Motherfucker. Ah, comes out. He's lost weight, and the logo's there. It's on his coat. So, Rocket, oops, with nice catch banter. Well, thank you to every freedom and every freedom. Right? Yeah, but he looks at the camera as well. So they were. Oh, hang on. So, um, among the scattered items inside the bedroom, I noted an US Army ACU pattern duffel bag. So I think it's a duffel bag was left. Something was left. It's a duffel bag. How big is a duffel bag? Hang on, let me look at ACU duffel bag. No, it's probably too big to carry underneath your coat. Fine, that's gone out the window then. Um, so he's got a logo, if you can see there, and also he's lost a ton of weight. Oh, you motherfucker! Don't go so quickly. Slow down. I'm gonna fucking hit him in a minute. He needs to fucking slow down. Right, that's 100% on his coat. Unless this is a totally different coat, that's 100% on his coat. So unless I'm just spitballing here, right? Unless he had two coats, which would mean why he did look fat. But where's the other coat? If that's the case, well, guys will show up at high school. No, I didn't hear that, John. Black vest over a black hoodie. Could be, could be. It could be a vest, but it's different to what he walked in with. Yeah, when I said cleaner windows, I meant her condo windows. I thought not car windows. Hello, Vanessa. Yeah, hello, Vanessa. By the way, yeah, he seems to be hiding something inside his coat on the way in. Yes. Yeah, you see, no, right. The reason I don't think that is because it's too close to the armpit. It's super close to his armpit. Because let's go back. He turns around. You can still see the logo, if that makes sense. That's why I think it's on the coat, but I don't know. You could be right. You could be right. I just think it's so close to his armpit. Um, we'll be wrong. I've no idea. We're just spitballing. Jonathan looks like the jacket swings open when he turns in the right. It still looks like the jacket swings open. I think it's open. I just think that that's on the outside, but it could well be inside. I don't know, but yeah, we'll probably never know that. Right, we'll go back, put it on zero point 0.5. Can I do that? Oh, hang on. I can't put on 0.5. I can put it on 0.75. Erin Hack, come in. Oh, this motherfucker, I'm telling you. Right, that's the closest I'm going to get. I just think that that is the opening of his jacket. I just think that if his coat, that would be it. And his arm is here. That's his arm. So I don't, that's why I think this is on the outside. Because if it's in the inside, he'd be covered. Yeah. A little bit slow, I can get it, but I did see him come in. You can see the coat has something under it because the shoulder area is squared under it. So if we stick that, I think the coat's flapped open and we are seeing underneath. I get you. I get you. It's just I can't see it flapped open that much because the zip is there and his arm is here. So if that's his arm, because his hand is here, and his arm goes up here. I think your coat would be over your shoulder. So to use that as a reason to go back. No idea, Fredo. There, maybe or maybe not. Do you know what I mean? I mean, there's lots of different views here. This is what's great about it. We all got different views. Hello, Vanessa. There we are. Yeah, right. We will. We will. Let's play it from the start. And before I do that, shout out. Oh, motherfucker. Hang on. Shout out to Sean, Flow and Order. If you want a mass corruption unit, these are great. This has been in here for an hour and a half now, and it's still boiling. Still fucking boiling. Um, Here we go. Close the door. Yeah, Brenda, I know. Oh no, it's Sean's merch. That's Sean's merch. Yeah, yeah, yeah. All the merch. So she comes inside. Right. I'll play it through. Just let it play through. Let's play it through. Right. Yeah. Right. Let's play here. Right. The question is his coat open here? Because I thought the coat looked open here. I'm with you, Sarah P. I'm with you. He's right. It looks like it's open. I think this coat's open. So he's got a hoodie or a jacket underneath. And I think that he's got something underneath it. I think he's got something underneath his jacket. But his coat looks open. But he's got something underneath it. And on the way out, he looks up and away, and it's open. Let's go back a second there, then a little bit more than that. Hang on. His coat is definitely open leaving. There's no question. His coat is 100% open leaving. I also think now after watching it, his coat was open coming in as well. Um, but but I don't think the question. I don't think it's ever been a question that his coat was open on the way out. I think we all agreed on that. On the way in, I think it's open as well. Because you watch him come in, it's open. You can see it, it's open, but he's got something underneath it. It's open. He's got something underneath it. And it's open there. The one thing I can't get clear there is a flap. Oh, motherfucker. I just can't. I just can't get that last bit. I think Josie might be right. I don't know. Let's see one last time go. So, okay. So we'll play it again if you want to. But right, my analysis. My analysis. I now know, right, three things I had. One was Sandra bringing in that broom. Nothing burger. Doesn't make any difference. I thought it did. Doesn't. It's fine. Second thing, the coat. Coat is open. But I can't zoom in. Oh, hang on. I will. I will try now. Coat was open, right? We can see in slow mo. He's definitely got something underneath his coat. Obviously, a jacket. He's also got something underneath that jacket. I would put money on it. Why? Because he's fat. He looks fat. I can say that because I'm a fat bastard myself. He looks fat. The only way thing it could be is like you can have a package. You know when you got hoodies, you can put your hands. You can put your hands in the hoodies. It could be one of those things where he's put a package in there, and he looks bulky. Because on the way out, honestly, he looks like he's dropped 5 stone. It's not as bulky on the way out as what it is on the way in. It's as if he's got rid of something, and that could have been the thing that that alleviated her. At a guess, pure speculation. At a guess, I know sometimes it's dangerous to guess, but that I would hazard that as a guess. Right, let's. You want me to zoom into hands? I've looked at the zoom before. It doesn't look like to me that he had. Um, um, I'll tell you now, freeload. I'll tell you. I sort of did just now, but I'll tell you again. If I stop this there, no, it won't let me. It won't let me. I'm sure it's better on something else anyway, but it won't let me. So, what I think, look at it. He's brought something in. So, what would he bring inside? Gloves, rope. Um, what ended up basically killing her? What did end up killing her? I don't actually know. Did he bring that in? Did he bring any other supplies in? I think that he brought in gloves, and I think he brought in, if I was guessing, um, the actual weapon that alleviated her. and maybe a couple other bits. I don't know, but he in this picture, in my opinion, has got something underneath his jacket. In my opinion, and when he leaves, in my opinion, he has nothing underneath his jacket. His jacket is even more open. Again, that's just my speculation. That's just my tuppence. You can all disagree with me. You can all whatever. Um, no, neither do I. 100% freeloader. That's what I'm speculating. Do we all know? Well, we know that something was used to obviously kill Sandra. And my speculation is that it could be the weapon or the ligature, that whatever he used or allegedly used to alleviate her. Again, pure speculation, no evidence for any of that. But I just think that he had something underneath his jacket. He just looks too bulky, and I'm a big guy, and I know when other big guys, you try and conceal it sometimes, and it's hard to at times. He was trying to conceal something, but I think that on the way out, he was just sprinting out, basically, well, not sprinting, but going very quickly out, and he looked a lot thinner. His chest area is bulky to me when entering. Yeah, chest. It's that area. Chest. Basically, where you put your hands in for a hoodie. Again, no, just lost his job, sleep with a child. Yeah, this is the thing. Now, I don't know if I can go into some of that next week with Sandra's sister, and I don't know. I'll have to speak to her before, and we'll see what she's comfortable with. But um, moves will do that for you now. Though these are moves, Jonathan. These are moves. That's not moves. But the key thing from that is as well, I don't think we could get down to the logo. I get what Josie's saying. That could be on a hoodie. I just don't know. I don't know. I think we could look at that video over and over again and come with different conclusions. All I know is it's there's something dodgy going on. It doesn't look right. Doesn't look right to me. Um, I don't. Yeah, I don't have sugar. No, yeah. I still have a bit of moves. I've been exercising a bit more recently, so maybe I'll start losing them. Hello, mermaid. Hello, Mary. How are you doing, my darling? Hope you're well. Yeah, you have to go back to start, see what we're doing, but we're solving crimes here. But there's some things I'm picking up now that I hadn't picked up originally. Um, so those are the focuses for me of why I believe that there's something here. Um, I don't know. I just think there's something here, and this is why I want to cover this trial. I don't have the answers. I don't. I don't have the answers to everything, but there's just too many suspicious things happening here. For us to just not look at it at all. Oops. Type one. Oh no. Everybody, yeah, rock your body, yeah. His days are coming. To think he's living his days a couple of times over, all the girls in town are at risk of this creep. I mean, that alone should be in. He should be in prison. That alone, not even discussing this. He's visited her days before. So is he saying that isn't him on the video? Oh, that I don't know. That I don't know. Freeloader. I'll be honest with you, I don't have answers to a lot of people's questions here. This is totally new to me. I hope you can see, I'm excited. I'm excited in the right way. We're just finding stuff. I love finding stuff. I love jumping into stuff like this. These are the cases I love. It's taken me weeks to go through this case. Amen, amen, amen. We'll replay to start later, but I know this case very well. I told Mizzy, yeah. So Mizzy, I believe, hopefully, he's coming on my channel next week. Thanks to this guy here, Dana. We got us in touch. Mizzy got in touch with me. I'm hoping she's coming on the channel next week, and it's the reason why I'm not doing the stream I wanted. Appreciate covering this as well. There's definitely a lot of funny business going on in Norfolk County that needs to have light shined on it. 100%, 100%, Dana. I didn't realize how much. So as I say, I didn't want to go into some of the key players. I don't know. I'll discuss this with Mizzy. We'll see what she wants to go into, what she doesn't want to go into, because I wanted to be respectful to her as well. But we'll have something next week. This isn't just a one-off stream for me. Like when I got into Karen Reid, right, it took me, as I said, it took me weeks to get into Karen Reid. I did a lot of research and stuff like that. I still, to this day, believe she shouldn't be going to trial, right? But that's a separate thing, right? I spent weeks going through this as well, different things, and I found the video, read the documents and stuff like that. I generally think, myself personally, there's more here than what there is in Karen's, if that makes sense. That leads to someone's guilt. You've got somebody who's allegedly self-alleviated herself, but the main culprit is on video leaving. With Karen, there is no video. There's a allegedly broken tail light. So what I'm trying to say is, I think there's more here that points towards an officer than what there is pointing towards Karen. Even though separate cases, they are intertwined because it's very similar locations, same key players. So it's quite interesting. And when I did Karen, there's so many people covering Karen. I wanted to do a series. I started doing a series about Karen. There's so many people who are doing it. I was like, well, I'll do a couple, but the exposure's out there. But if I can bring this case more light, more attention, I will. I'll try to. I think it's important. So I want to do like a little series on this. So we cover things like, Mizzy. Sean wants to come back on to do it. I want to get Dana, Paul, and Tracy involved in it because they're doing good work about their campaigning. I want to get Cullenhane on. I'd love to get Kirk on about the case. So hopefully Cullenhane was part of the case with Kirk. But hopefully Cullenhane will come on. He's ignoring our messages at the minute, but if he comes on, hopefully we can have a discussion with him. So I want to make a bigger deal out of this one. I still want to play a big part in Karen. Don't get me wrong, but I think this as well. I want to play a big part in it because I don't see many people streaming about this. So I'm glad tonight. Shout out the Young Jerks is doing a stream with Mizzy, 7 o'clock Eastern. So please go and watch that. But yeah, I want to do like a tutorial learning. I know some of you are well ahead of us, the rest of us, in terms of this case, but I want to learn as we go ahead. If you know anything about her phone, I would love to hear from people. If you got documents about her phone, what was discussed? What did she? Any search histories? Any messages between her and the others? When was it last used? What the date there was? That's for me key as well. But I've not seen anything. Here we go. This is crucial as well. Let's not forget this. He was sleeping with a child. Four of them. Three I knew. I'm not sure about the fourth one. Three I know, Amy. I've read, but fourth I don't know. He was sleeping with a child. Four officers were sleeping with. Met. If you can't trust the police, who can you trust? Thanks for all your hard work. Oh, Dana's the best. I mean, Resistance Silence are the best. I'll shout out to them. Remember, they were on with Sean on Monday evening before the hearing. So shout out to Resistance to Silence. I should know more, but well, this is why we do these streams. I mean, look, if I'm being honest, we've not had many today. There's bigger streamers out there than me that hopefully will get this case out there more than me. But hopefully you guys spread the word and we start getting more people watching. We just found some nuggets today that I'm going to start looking back into again. About this video because I still don't 100% know what I'm seeing there, but it just looks corrupt to me. Something looks off about that with me. So you know, as I say, I'm trying to shine a light to this, and if you can spread the word that I'm spreading the word, happy days. As I know, there's lots of other trials on today with Crumbly and stuff like that, so a lot of people can't make it. I appreciate some people that have actually popped in to say hello, but yeah, I'd love to get more eyes on this because this is an intriguing case. And say, forget Mizzy on next week or the week after, we'll delve into it a little bit more. You give me the best connection to Reed case. Oh, thank you very much. Thank you. Appreciate that. I love doing with Sean. He's on with me again Tuesday. I love Sean. I think he's fantastic. I heard he admitted it was Jesus. Well, I don't know any of that. Mike is easy to listen to. Yeah, yeah. Shout out to the Young Jerks, Mike. I like Mike. Thank you for coming to this. No worries, Ban VA. And hello, how are you doing, mate? Hello. Good clash. Never noticed that. Well, this is what we do together. This is why we have to look at stuff together so we can cover stuff together. R2S. R2S. I don't know who that is. I'm not very good at abbreviations. R2S. Road to. As you said it, I clicked. Resisting the silence. As you said it, as I clicked, it means resisting the silence. I'm a dummy. I'm a dummy. Anyway, I'm keeping it short because I find if I keep it to about 90 minutes, people will rewatch it, and I want to encourage people to rewatch. I was going to play the case, but I'd probably play that another session because I think Kirk does a great job with Dave covering it. There's other articles, there's other documents. I'll reach out to Mizzy to see what she wants to cover. Hopefully, she's on next week. I'll say Sean wants to come on and discuss it as well. Hopefully, get there's resistance silence guys get their input into it as well. And yeah, I just want to spread the word as much as I can. So yeah, right. Last few messages here. I got too cute. No, I'm just a dummy. No, yeah, honestly, I'm just a dummy. There was abbreviations about some women stuff. Didn't get it. I mean, high band VIA, doing your business. If that's you in the pic, I love to say you are adorable. My pic is a live action screenshot of John Conley from the Canton Select Board vote. Here we go. So shout out, everyone, give her a shout out. This is the young lady, not young anymore. She's getting old now, but this is Mexi Texi, who created that Karen Reed intro. What I'll do is I'll play you on the way out as well, for those that may have missed it. But she is the creator and the brains behind my intros and outros. So shout out to her. And as I say, shout out to her, Sarah P, and to Josie, 3 fantastic mods. They paid me to say that, by the way. They're going to give me $10 each at the end. And no, seriously, thank you to you 3 as mods as well. Because being a mod's not easy, especially we've had some really big streams recently, so it's never easy. Today was a lot cooler, which I love. So yeah, I'm not going to hold on. I want to keep it short for people to look at. Amy, everybody, thank you so much for being here. I really do appreciate it. Please spread the word about this channel. About if we do start doing a series, getting people on, let's get the word out. Hopefully, some bigger channels will then grasp onto this. You know, that's what I'd love to see. Is if I start doing this on seasons, decide, oh, hang on, what's this? They start spreading it, and yeah, let's get this out there. I do think that there's something here. I've got lots of questions. And That's not open and shut. But yeah, please go this evening to watch Young Jerks. He's covering this as well with more up-to-date information than I had. And again, for next week for Karen Reid, just shout out Karen Reid. Please go and watch Sean's channel. Go through the motions, because Resistance Silence will be on there Monday evening. Then please go and follow Tom CPU for his drive-in to the hearing on Tuesday. I fucking love that guy. Ian, I love the insight into all. If you're going out to support on Tuesday, best of luck to you. And if you're not and you want to look at a channel, please consider watching myself and Sean on Tuesday. We'll be streaming it from about 1 o'clock. So we get to see Karen coming in and just speak to chat before the hearings. Because once the hearing starts, me and Sean are going to shut up. We will not be speaking unless there's gaps to speak. So I hate Castle as well. Thanks for being here, everyone. See you all. If you haven't liked the video, please like the video. No problems to you all. Thank you, Nunia. Nunia number 1, Nunia number 2. I love it. Anyway, let's end it. This grassroots movement for justice. Thank you for being. No, guys, but also thank you. Let's not forget you. If you're not here supporting and watching this and helping me, then I don't do it. We didn't have that many here today. We had about 30, 40 people, which is great. I love it. But we're starting to build something. Do you know what I mean? If I can be a part of that, but if there's only like 5 people here, then it's never going to pick up. So thank you for giving up your time to being here. Dealing with an idiot at that time. Good luck with that. Well, I'm off for the week. I've got Mother's Day here in the UK on Sunday, so I'm going to spend some time with my family over the weekend. There's no Matthew Moore trial on Saturday. Sunday is this channel. On Monday is this channel's 1-year anniversary, but I'm not doing anything. I want to spend time with my family. So I wish you all love and happiness. I hope you all have a great weekend. As I say, I'm going to be playing the outro Karen Reid, which is actually an intro. So shout out to Mexi Texi, shout out to everybody. Love you all. Let's not just get justice for Karen, justice for John O'Keefe. Now it's about let's get justice for Sandra Birchmore as well. So with that, thank you everybody. Take care. Have a good weekend.